Hey everybody, this is Trevor, and thank you for coming to my channel today. Today I'm taking a little deviation from most of the videos I make. They're political, economics, what's going on in the world. Just, I like to analyze people and organizations and just what's happening in the world. Today I'm just going to take a little bit of a lighter subject today. I'm talking about a program on Netflix, Stranger Things. I don't normally watch a whole bunch of television. When I do, it is mostly Netflix, and we still have Netflix. We are in a recession, and I sometimes go back and forth thinking we should get rid of it, but we still have it. So I'm going to have a review on Stranger Things. First of all, I wish that Netflix still had their 5-star rating. I would give this show a 4 out of 5 stars. It's entertaining. And look, I need to have some entertainment every once in a while, okay? I need to get a good book. I like to, I'll sit down and read books in the fantasy genre of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, stuff from C.S. Lewis, The Chronicles of Narnia. I need those kind of outlets. I need television shows like Stranger Things. I think it is healthy for all of us. Look, you just got to unplug from, what the hell's going on in the world every once in a while. So Stranger Things. Great show, 4 out of 5 stars. The two brothers, Matt and Ross Duffer. I like how they've taken themes from the 80s. Since I'm 50 years old, I'm a kid that, I grew up in the 80s. They've taken, horror, drama, fantasy, just, a lot of those, just great things that happened in the 80s. A lot of horror films, right? Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. I like how they've just made all those great things from the 80s in the Hollywood genre, movie genres, and turned them into a television show for people my age and younger to enjoy. So I just love it, and every episode has kind of like an Easter egg, to it. It's like, oh yeah, like, just finished watching season 4. Now here's another thing. I haven't watched, maybe a clip here and there of Stranger Things since it was released in 2016. So I just spent the last 2 weeks binge watching Stranger Things. In fact, I'd go to sleep at night. I'd have a dream of some of the scenes, and But I like that how they've really linked. One of my favorite '80s movies was Predator, and I enjoy how they have linked that movie into quite a few of the themes. Obviously, which I'm going to get to in the next, as to why I think they're going to come out with another Predator movie that will involve the character Jim Hopper. So I guess I could talk about that now, or just anyways. Obviously, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, go and watch it. It's a decent show. I recommend it. Again, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. So I guess, okay, I'm just going to get on to my review of the show. There you go. I'm going to get on to like a fan theory, and then after watching like every episode, the 4 seasons so far in the last 2 weeks, I've really come to believe that they're going to, I would come out with a movie involving Jim Hopper and into the Predator universe. Now, in the movie Predator, if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, go ahead and watch it. There's a scene where Billy, the Native American, who's part of Arnold Schwarzenegger's band of merry men who go out and are doing work. I don't know, mercenary work, I guess, if you want to call it, and they were thrown into the jungles of South America. Anyway, I don't have to go into all the details of that. I just want to talk about the scene where Billy, the native tracker of the group, stumbles upon several bodies that are hanging upside down. They've been skinned, and it's only a couple minutes long, really, but you go and watch it, and I've watched it several times where Dutch, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, talks to Billy, and Billy's like, he said, "What happened here, Billy?" And Billy's like, "I don't know. Basically they fired in every direction, and like he has no idea what happened here." And Dutch asks him like, where is everybody? What happened? And Billy's like, "I don't know. Like, where are the rest of Jim Hopper's team that went into this jungle in South America?" And Billy's like, "I don't know. It's just like they up and disappeared." And from what I don't know, this is just my fan theory. I think this would make a great movie for the actor, or you could have the Jim Hopper character. I don't believe that he actually died. I don't think he's one of those bodies that were strung up and skinned alive. First of all, I've watched enough Predator movies to know the Predator typically, I've never seen it skin alive its victims. It pulls out their spine and burns off cleans the skull. It likes to do that, but skinning alive doesn't seem like something that it's ever done. The Demogorgons or something from Stranger Things, that seems more like in line with that show. So what I feel is that when Billy says, like, "I don't know where the rest of the group is," it's just like they up and disappeared. What I think is something from Stranger Things has opened a portal from one of the trees, one of those many giant trees that you see in the movie from South America, and somehow Jim Hopper they're tracking those creatures. And I just think that somehow Jim Hopper, when they find the dog tags of Jim Hopper, I don't believe he's one of those skinned bodies up there. They're probably someone from his team. I believe that in that 1987, because the Stranger Things takes place in the 1980s, and season 4 ends in 1986. So I believe at that time frame that Jim Hopper has been sent to do some kind of whatever work, the Stranger Things that are going on, and I believe he did escape. I don't believe he's one of those dead people that are been skinned alive, hung upside down. I really think that he's escaped through the portals, because in Stranger Things they like to, the Demogorgons would go in and out the upside down world into our world via trees. So I believe that that's where he is. He's headed through there, and I think that if I could pitch a good movie to Hollywood, I think that would make another Predator movie. They could make another one, and Jim Hopper, I believe his character is still alive. And just dealing with Jim Hopper's character too, like you do see in his cabin in Stranger Things, there's boxes that he's kept a lot of private information, valuable information. There is a box there marked Vietnam. He's obviously he's been in Vietnam. He said he signed up and went when he was 18, and he talks about how he sprayed Agent Orange, and I do believe perhaps he has taken a deeper role in the military, and came back and decided, hey, I just want to retire and be a small town sheriff. Obviously, things don't work out that way. The imaginary world of Hawkins, Indiana, turns upside down. Now, here's another. There's so much stuff that's related to really Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Predator, Hawkins, Indiana. One of the characters in Predator, his name is Hawkins. Okay. So I mean, and the references, he sits around in the Russian prison, and as they're eating all their meal to take on and fight the Demogorgon in the Russian prison. I mean, Hopper sits there and talks about, the Predator, a Predator, really, not the Predator from the movie, but starts talking about how predators and whatnot. There's just so many references to the Predator world that I just feel that this is going to make a movie. Okay, I just, it's like somehow they'll work it in. Hollywood can work it into that Jim Hopper's character survived the jungles of South Africa and went through some portal in the trees that these things can make. So it could make a movie. So that's just kind of, it's my fan theory. Oh, another thing too, when Jim Hopper in the end of season 4 fights in the prison, I found it's just cool, but those little Easter eggs you pick up where the Demogorgon's coming at him and he's got like no weapons now, and Murray, his character, had used a flamethrower to wipe out the Demogorgons in the prison, but there's one left. And I really find it cool that if you haven't noticed this, just watch. Jim Hopper picks up a sword, and that sword, I immediately recognized it as the Atlantean sword from Conan the Barbarian. And who played Conan the Barbarian? Arnold Schwarzenegger. What movie did Arnold Schwarzenegger make later on? The Predator. So I love how the Duffer Brothers have put all those connections into their Stranger Things show. And I mean, maybe they're 10 steps ahead of me already thinking this beforehand. Maybe they're thinking, hey, we would like to pitch a Predator movie with Jim Hopper in it. Somehow, where he did escape. A few of his buddies didn't escape, but I just think it would be kind of a cool theme. So lots of Predator connections into the Stranger Things, and I just like it. I like how they've taken a lot of '80s themes and put it into a television show, and so that's my take on Stranger Things. I don't normally make like Hollywood reviews because I have a lot of issues with Hollywood, but that's just me. A little bit more about me. If you've been subscribed to my channel and watching it here, yeah, I need to take a little break, and I need to do. I need to just let go of whatever's going on in the world and just kind of watch a little bit of entertainment. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy for everybody just to do that once in a while. Just get a good fantasy sci-fi book or television show and just take some time off and, regroup a little bit, have some fun. So that's my take on Stranger Things. I would really, really love to see some kind of movie now in the Predator universe where Jim Hopper he's alive. I think it'd be kind of cool. So that's my take on it. Just a little bit of fun video today. Look, I hope everybody's doing well, and I know there's a big storm coming here towards Ontario, Canada, Michigan, Ohio, all the New England kind of states around there. It's they call it the Siberian Express. It's coming obviously across northern Canada and whatnot. Anyways, I hope everyone's able to get home for Christmas because apparently it's going to be a big cold snowstorm, lots of snow, lots of wind. So I hope everyone's able to get home for Christmas. And take care, everybody, and appreciate everyone who comes here and who subscribed. Again, if you could really help out here, if you could share, subscribe, watch these videos right to the end. I go back and forth a little bit here, and just there's always something new every minute, right from the first minute right to the last minute. So appreciate everybody for helping out. If you like it, great. Leave a good comment below. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you want. Leave a bad comment below. Constructive criticism is also welcome. Okay? Take care, everybody. Hope everybody's well and stay free. Bye-bye.